Hey everyone, welcome to In the Beyond. Today I'm back chilling another timeless pick a card reading, and today I'm going to be bringing through a message about your hidden gifts, your hidden talents, abilities, and spiritual gifts that want to be revealed to you today. So we have 4 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with the Shaman card and this bloodstone crystal. We have pile number 2 with the stone people card, as well as this jaguar jasper. For pile number 3, we have sea creatures and this glass flower. And for pile number 4, we have the trickster with the citrine point. So take all the time you need to see which crystal and which card is really calling out to you, and that is going to be the pile that has a message for you today. So pause the video if you need to take more time to meditate and really tune into your intuition to see where you're being led. I will see you all at your timestamp, which is below in the description box. And yeah, let's get into this reading. Let's see what's in the cards, and let's go in the beyond. Hey everyone, if you guys are drawn to pile number 1 with the bloodstone crystal and the shaman card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what hidden gifts, talents, and spiritual abilities you have. So right away, you guys were drawn to the shaman card, and I feel like some of your hidden gifts and abilities could be more in the esoteric realm. More spiritual gifts might be wanting to be spoken about today. I think you might have ancestral gifts as well, seeing into the beyond, seeing into the spirit world. I think one of your hidden gifts could be like you have a clairvoyant ability to almost speak to animals and to speak to the other beings on Earth. Maybe you have the ability of telepathic communication. That's just what's coming through in this first card. Let's get more cards for you guys to get a deeper message. Hidden gifts and abilities for my pile 1. Hidden gifts and abilities for pile 1. Wow. Any other cards for pile 1? Hidden gifts, hidden abilities. Okay, so we have the Seed of Thunder here, the Root of Wands, we have Justice, the Ten of Stones, we have the Nine of Wands here, and we have the Hierophant. So hidden gifts and abilities here. I think you have a hidden gift to alchemize energy, to, balance things out in a way. Maybe you have a hidden gift as a mediator between people and between the realms, mediating between spirit and between human and animal worlds. I'm seeing like a mediator here, somebody who really communicates between realms. I'm picking up with the Hierophant energy. You might have the hidden gift or ability to be a leader, to be somebody who takes that leadership role as, medicine man, medicine person, medicine woman, whatever resonates with you. You have that ability to be more of a teacher of the esoteric arts, more of a leader, a leadership position in the spiritual realms. This is just really about you talking and communicating with the spirit realm. I'm really feeling called to actually pull from this other deck as well. The Herb Crafter's Tarot wants to come out and say something to my pile 1. Hidden gift, talents, abilities, spiritual abilities for pile 1. What does pile 1 need to know? Pile 1. Messages for pile 1. Yeah, I think you have the ability to bring about peace and mediation, bring about conflict resolution, especially with different realms of beings. So let's see what comes out. We have the Hanging one with burdock root here. Beautiful. We have the Mother of Fire with Time. We have the Haya, Daughter of Fire with California Poppy. The Five of Air with White Sage. And the Eight of Fire with Ginger. Okay, so yes, they are talking about a few different things here. They are talking about clairvoyant abilities, you know, peering into the unseen realm and communicating, getting visions, talking back and forth. There is this strong message here about your ability to communicate with animals. We had a lot of animals come out in the other card, in the other deck as well. Underneath here we had all these animal representations. So yeah, I think you have the hidden ability to telepathically communicate, or just to communicate in general with the animal realm. And what is also coming out is your ability, your hidden gift and talent of being somebody who is very creative, very artistic and very creative. That's what's coming out in this card. And we also have the Eight of Fire with Ginger, representing a very creative force. We also have clairvoyant abilities and divination coming out with the Hanged one. This is talking about runes. That's a form of divination, the runes, reading runes. And also I'm getting the message of like reading tea leaves, seeing into the unknown, talking to spirit, talking to plants, talking to animals. That is part of your hidden gifts and abilities here. Another one, like I just said, is being somebody who's very creative, very connected to the element of fire. You might be somebody who creates herbal medicine. You might be somebody who creates art, who creates music. And I think some of your creative talents are very spiritual as well. So like the music or art that you create is very connected to the spiritual realm. It's very connected to, like, you know, the realm of the unseen and the realm of, I'm getting like the energy of Neptune. I'm picking up like that Pisces energy, that Neptune energy. It's very connected to that otherworldly spiritual energy, your creative gifts and abilities. You are definitely clairvoyant here with the Poppy card with the Daughter of Fire, extremely clairvoyant. If you don't know that yet, that is one of your hidden gifts. You have the ability of clairvoyance. You have the ability to see in the beyond, like we were talking about with the Shaman card. You have the ability to see into the unknown and communicate there. The White Sage card is talking about your ability to be that mediator and, you know, have your talents for conflict resolution, especially between realms and between beings and spirits. So if that resonates with you, that's definitely a hidden gift, a hidden spiritual ability and talent that you have. Let's pull a few more oracle cards to get more information or advice for you guys. Pile 1, hidden gifts, hidden abilities from my pile 1, hidden gifts, hidden abilities. I love how that card just fell out. It's so in alignment with what we've been talking about with the element of fire. So you're very connected to the element of fire. You have a hidden gift for alchemy and transformation, if you don't already know that. So we have the Phoenix here supporting you with empower. Fire activations bring creative and spiritual freedom. So yeah, connect with the element of fire because you guys are very creative. Like we were picking up right here with the Mother of Fire. You're very creative. Like you have a very strong ability to be an artist, to be a musician, to be somebody who has a creative job, a creative business, a creative talent. It could be like, you know, like herbal creations, medicine creations, essential oil creations, spiritual healing tools and products, whether that's creating, you know, spiritual scents, spiritual perfumes, you know, like you're able to blend something, whether it's color, whether it's sound, whether it's herbal remedies, scents. You have this beautiful ability to bring them together, to alchemize them, and you create something new and beautiful. So, you know, just being an artist, you have the ability to mix colors and bring colors together to create beautiful works of art. The same thing with sound and music. The same thing with, you know, food and the culinary arts. Whatever it is, you have the ability to bring elements together, to alchemize them, to mix them up, and you create something totally new, something healing, spiritual, and just in alignment with, like, there's this beautiful mix of energy that you have to align your creative world and your spiritual world, and somehow you're able to bring them together with a creative gift, like whether that's art or a spiritual product or something like that. We also have dog, divine service. How can you serve yourself better? Yeah, so how can you unlock these talents? How can you, you know, serve yourself so you feel like you are your priority, so you can make your spiritual journey, you can make your creative journey more of your priority? How can you guys serve yourself better? How can you bring in these fire activations to bring yourself that creative and that spiritual freedom that I think you are really, really craving here? So like, what's one act of service that you could do for yourself right now today that would help you to bring in these talents and these gifts more tangibly into your life? We also have the deer with trust. Approach the situation with a light heart. Yeah, this is a nice message to end on. Just allowing your gifts to unfold how they want to, you know, just trusting in the universe, trusting in yourself. Maybe kind of focus and do a meditation on what's one thing you could do today to maybe open into these gifts, or, you know, trust yourself to go deeper into these gifts. You have a lot of talents in the clairvoyant arts and the more esoteric things like we were talking about. Maybe if you feel called to today, maybe you could, you know, maybe get yourself a set of runes, or maybe you could read tea leaves for yourself. Maybe you could pull a few oracle cards or tarot cards if you have those things. I just feel like the advice is around you trying to find, you know, one or two actions, one or two things for you to kind of open into these gifts and abilities. Maybe that's making some time for yourself to focus on your creative gift. Maybe that's making sure you have strong boundaries up so your friends and family know, like, you are working on your creative talents at this specific time of every day. You know, you're going into your studio and you're really focusing on yourself. You're focusing on opening up to divine guidance and divine inspiration, and you're channeling that through your creativity. You know, it could be anything like that. It could be making time to, you know, go into the spirit world and work on mediating some conflict, if that is something like that you resonate with. Whatever it is, try to focus on something you could do today to open into these gifts a little bit more, to allow them to kind of trickle into your life, and so they become less hidden and they become more, you know, they become more of a focus in your awareness and your conscious awareness. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile one. Thank you all so much for being here today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know which one you chose and how it resonated with you. I always love to read the comments. If you feel like you have a friend or somebody who would vibe with my readings and my channel, please give them, please share my channel with them. It would just help the channel grow and help me reach more people. Thank you guys just so much for being here today. I love doing these readings. I'm so glad you joined me, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pal 2, if you guys were drawn to the Jaguar Jasper as well as the Stone People card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your hidden gifts, abilities, talents are, spiritual gifts, all that kind of stuff. What wants to be mentioned today for you guys? Right away with this card, you being drawn to this card, I think one of your maybe hidden gifts is around intuition and around something with ancestors here, because we have the Stone People card with knowing. This is talking about a very ancient energy, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowing, and I'm getting the energy of like intuition here. So I think one of your hidden gifts could be your strong sense of your intuition. Maybe you don't always trust it, but I think you do have a strong intuition, and I'm getting something with ancestral talents and maybe a connection to ancestors here. So let's pull more cards and see what wants to come out. Pile 2, messages about the hidden gifts, hidden abilities for my pile 2. What does pile 2 need to know? Hidden gifts, hidden abilities, hidden gifts, hidden abilities, pile 2. Hidden gifts, hidden abilities. We have the 5 of Swords. Ooh, we have the Queen of Swords, Flower of Thunder. We have the Tower here. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 2 of Stones, the 8 of Wands, and we also have 10 of Cups. Interesting vibes here. Hidden gifts and hidden abilities. Okay, so with the Queen of Thunder here, I'm getting a very ancestral energy. I think you get a lot of insights and downloads from spirit guides, ancestor guides, ancient energy. You guys really get a lot of spiritual downloads. You get a lot of divine guidance. One of your hidden abilities is talking about hidden gifts are talking about like your ability to get guidance and messages through intuition and through things like downloads and meditation. I do apologize if you hear kids. That is just my neighbors playing. They're kind of being loud. I do apologize about that. But yeah, this reading is talking about a few different things. With 10 of Cups, I'm getting that strong ancestor energy, I think sometimes you feel like maybe spirit ancestors, spirit guides, they aren't here for you, or you feel like maybe you don't hear them or they can't hear you. I'm getting that here. But the messages is very clear. Like, the message is very clear about communication. I think you reach out to your guides, they try to reach out to you. There might be some trouble with communication and with you hearing their messages back, but the truth is that they do communicate back to you, and I think it is a hidden gift that you have. You have this strong ability to hear messages, to get downloads. You have this strong ability to get insight and information from the unseen realm, from your spirit guides, from ancestors, like I said. And as soon as you kind of, you know, hear this, as soon as you kind of alchemize this, digest it in, we have the 8 of Wands here letting me know, like, I think the change will be very quick. You will be like, oh yeah, I think I do get insights and downloads. I think, you know, maybe my thoughts, that's how I communicate. Maybe, you know, I have a thought and it's actually, you know, my intuition speaking, or it's actually my spirit guides speaking. It's actually, you know, the universe giving me a message and a download. So I think there's a lot for you guys to maybe to uncover and discover about how you receive spiritual insight and how you receive the guidance and the messages from spirit and your own intuition. And I think once you kind of figure that out, you're going to have this big gift kind of come and flood your consciousness, and you're going to see yourself as somebody who gets these insights and these downloads. You're going to connect with having a strong intuition, and yeah, you will feel like very secure in your communication. You will feel like confident in the messages that you get. There won't be any indecisive energy. You will know exactly what your guides are communicating to you. Let's just pull a few more cards here to see if there's anything else that wants to come out about hidden gifts and abilities. Any other hidden talents, gifts, abilities, spiritual gifts for my pile 2? Any other abilities that want to be spoken about? Hidden gifts, hidden talents for group 2. Any other hidden gifts, abilities, talents? Yeah, you might have the ability of being somebody who has a way with words, who can give, you know, speeches. You might have that as like a hidden gift, like you haven't connected to it yet, but you might be somebody who's a very clear communicator as well. There's a lot here about communication and knowing and insight. Ooh, we have the Lovers here with Hawthorne. Yeah, it's talking about receiving insights and downloads from the 2 worlds, from here and beyond, like going, you know, talking to your guides and your guides talking back to you. There's this like sweet spot in the middle where you feel connected and where you feel like they hear you and you reply back to them, they reply back to you. There's this like reflection that's wanting to be talked about. We have the Empress with Rose. We have the Yucca card here. The 3 of Earth with Raspberry. The 3 of Air with Echinacea. So let me just kind of channel in for one quick second. Any other hidden gifts or hidden abilities that want to be spoken about? Hidden gifts, hidden abilities, hidden gifts, hidden abilities. Yeah, so you have this ancestral love that is being talked about too. The ancestors strongly watch over you. The ancestors strongly guide you. They are close to you, even if you don't feel like they are. They truly are. I'm seeing that in the Empress card with the Rose, and I'm seeing that in the Lovers card with the Hawthorne. Your ancestors and your spirit guides strongly care about you. They love you. They are closely protecting you, guiding you, and watching you. You get a lot of your intuition and insights through your crown chakra as well. The crown chakra is wanting to be spoken about. We have these 2 circles here that can represent crowns, and I'm just seeing a crown in the rose petals. So there is a lot for you guys to uncover in your crown chakra. If you feel called to, maybe do some crown chakra meditations, some crown chakra opening meditations, maybe do some research into things of like, you know, how can you connect to your crown chakra if you feel like you aren't able to. That could be, you know, the reason why you aren't feeling like you're connecting with your spirit team. Maybe you have a block in your crown chakra. Connecting to amethyst could help that. Connecting to the color purple, wearing more of the color purple, connecting to certain essential oils and smells and scents could help you open up your crown chakra as well, using more incense and things like that, trying to meditate more. Just doing the things that you resonate with when you feel like you want to go deeper into the crown chakra. But ancestors here as well, ancestors and love. There's lots of love around you from the ancestors. There's lots of ancestral gifts that you could unlock and open. I'm seeing that maybe your ancestors tended the land and you have the hidden gift and ability of being somebody very close to the land as well. Like being, you know, like a farmer, being somebody who gardens and who harvests. So maybe you have the hidden ability of having a green thumb and being somebody who, you know, could have a very abundant vegetable garden and have like an abundant, you know, orchard or something like that. Again, I'm getting a lot of ancestral gifts that are hidden through the Warrior of Earth, the Adalita of Earth with the Yucca card. This is a very ancient plant, very ancestral plant to people from the American Southwest. Yucca has been used for, you know, basket weaving, crafts, weaving sandals and things like that. It's a very versatile and useful plant. And this is giving me the energy like you might have an ancestral talent and gift that is more creative. So maybe your ancestors were great weavers. Maybe your ancestors, you know, wove beautiful baskets or, you know, clothing, tapestries, blankets, anything like that. I just see something, a talent and a hidden gift or talent that you have within your hands. So that could be like anything creative, like maybe you're very good at sewing, but you don't really know it. Maybe you're good at embroidery or crochet, just something like that, knitting even. Just like a talent that like using your hands in some way. It could just be any kind of art form as well. I think your ancestors were very talented with their hands, and that's a very universal human thing to be good at, you know, like humans have always really crafted with our hands. But I think there's something in your bloodline, like a very specific talent for adding beauty, and that your ancestors did something with great mastery with their hands, and you kind of possess those abilities and you could unlock them as well. So that's another hidden gift that's coming out. But yeah, I just think you guys need to know, like, your spirit team, your ancestors are really around you. They do care for you. They do love you. I think your crown chakra has just been kind of a little bit blocked in some way, and you haven't been able to see exactly, you know, you haven't been able to hear or see the messages from the other realm as much as you could. So yeah, it's about trying to focus on your crown chakra and focus deeper into your intuition as well. Let's pull a few last oracle cards for you for any last messages that want to come out. Pile 2, any other messages that want to come out regarding hidden gifts, hidden talents, hidden abilities, hidden spiritual gifts, anything that wants to come out for pile 2. Okay, so the cat card came out with Speak Your Truth. Have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice. It has never been needed more. And do you see these beautiful radiant, this radiant energy coming out around this cat, around, you know, those upper chakras, the throat chakra, the third eye, and the crown. I think that is where you could look to deepen into these gifts, focusing on those the crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, that kind of energy. And you were drawn to the Jaguar Jasper. I feel like this is really talking about your intuition, unlocking your intuition, really connecting to your truth, your authenticity, hearing the small voice of your intuition, you know, being open to that and opening up those upper chakras, as they are sometimes called. We also have the butterfly with emerging. Take the leap of faith. Beautiful. Sometimes I often see the butterfly as the ancestors, as they transform from physical to spiritual world. So I feel like the butterfly is talking about your support from your specific ancestors, your ancestral lineage. I think you have a lot of untapped talents and abilities regarding your specific ancestors. So that, like, this is letting me know, like, try to connect deeper to your ancestors. If that's like kind of tracking down your lineage, your family names, or if that's more spiritual, like doing meditations around ancestors, or just you know, maybe having an altar where you make a little sacred space and honor the ones that have come before you. Kind of diving a little bit deeper into ancestral energy could help you unlock abilities and talents. We also have the deer with trust. Approach the situation with a light heart. Yeah, be playful. Be playful in your journey. Be playful as you open up your throat third eye and crown chakra. Be playful as you connect to the ancestral energies. I think your ancestors are very much connected to that more playful, innocent, childlike energy, being filled with curiosity and wonder. So yeah, just bring the energy of like playfulness and innocence into these into your meditations, into the things that you feel like doing if you feel called to connect deeper to your crown chakra, as you feel called to connect deeper to ancestors and things like that. Bring that more, you know, beautiful, innocent, childlike energy to it, and really trust and try to keep an open heart and a light heart. So yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, group 2. Thank you all just so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I always truly love to read the comments, and I love doing these readings. If you know someone like a friend or family member who you think would vibe with my channel, please share it with them. It would help the channel grow, and I'd be very grateful for that. Thank you guys just so much for being here today, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pile 3, if you guys were drawn to the little glass flower as well as the sea creatures card, this is going to be a reading. Let's see what hidden gifts, talents, spiritual abilities, any hidden gifts that you might have. Let's see what they are today. Let's see what wants to come out. So you guys were drawn to the sea creatures card with immersion. And right away, I'm just being drawn to maybe like hidden wisdom that you are a part of, like a hidden community. Maybe you have past life ties to like Atlantis. Maybe you have knowledge from different star systems or something, because we have all the starfish as well. I just think there's some kind of hidden wisdom or like hidden information that you possibly are a part of or possibly have the ability to uncover. Let's pull some more tarot cards and oracle cards to go deeper into this message around your hidden gifts, talents, and abilities. So pile 3, what does pile 3 need to know regarding hidden gifts, talents, abilities, spiritual gifts? What does my pile 3 need to know? So we have the 6 of stones here. Ooh, 6 of wands, 9 of stones, 3 of thunder, the 10 of thunder, and the empress. Very interesting. Yeah, I think you might have the hidden gift to astral travel, astral project, travel into different realms, travel into the unknown. I feel like you maybe get, yeah, there's a lot of different energies coming out. I think some of your hidden gifts and abilities are very spiritual. I think you have a lot of spiritual talents and spiritual abilities. I think you have the ability to really communicate deeply to the spirit realm and other, you know, dimensions and realms like we were talking about. Other hidden gifts, I think they have to do with past life gifts and things connected to the heart. So the heart isn't just, you know, like a physical organ, it's also like a metaphysical organ as well. Your heart can remember things. Your heart is attached to your soul. I think your heart can remember, you know, your heart is like a gateway to remembering past life information. Your heart is a gateway to remembering your soul purpose and things like that as well. So like we have this, your heart is being talked about, as well as things like astral travel, as well as things like past life abilities, speaking to spirit, speaking to different beings as well. I think a hidden talent or ability that you also have, some of you here, you have the ability to climb out of the darkness. You have the ability to climb out of the underworld, so to speak. You have the ability to you know, just to really immerse yourself in heavier energies and alchemize them and, you know, come out stronger. So if you resonate with the myth of Persephone, you might know what I'm speaking about like, you know, being immersed in the underworld and coming out on top, coming out as somebody who is the leader of the underworld. And that is just really talking about you being able to alchemize energies, you know, the energy of decomposition, of composting. You have like these abilities in a metaphysical way, and maybe also more in a physical way as well, but like you have those abilities to alchemize the energies of maybe some darker, heavier things into lighter, airy things as well. There's a lot of different gifts and abilities here, so just take the ones that resonate with you. They might be for different people. But yeah, lots of different things on the table right now. Very creative. I think you have the ability to be very creative in whatever aspect you want to be creative in. Let me pull some more tarot cards to kind of go deeper here, because there's just lots of different messages. Just want some deeper messages and understanding for my pile 3 on their hidden gifts, hidden abilities. What do they need to know today? Pile 3, hidden gifts, hidden abilities. What does pile 3 need to know? Yeah, you have a lot of talents. You have a lot of abilities. You have Cannabis Justice at the bottom of the deck. I think a lot of your hidden abilities are kind of like related to, you know, more psychedelic experiences, so to speak, like astral traveling, things like that are more esoteric and are more of like out of this realm. Like you might have past life memories, you might have a strong ability to dream, you might have a strong ability to connect with a past life, specifically maybe like Atlantis. You were really connected to really strong spiritual energy in a past life. Maybe you were like a priest or priestess in a past life. Maybe you were somebody in Atlantis who kind of like had knowledge about specific technology, specific spiritual technology, specific ways to communicate with different realms, different beings, different planets, different worlds. There's just a lot of here about astral travel, past lives, things like that. And then in this physical incarnation, I think your heart remembers it, and you might have had to use your abilities to kind of get yourself out of maybe situations of adversity and things like that. And maybe you've kind of known these things at a more subconscious level, and now it's coming out to kind of be spoken about in the conscious. But let's see what else is coming out. Yeah, we have the Two of Earth. So 2 of Pentacles with Witch Hazel. We have the Warrior of Fire with Cayenne. We have the Mother of Earth with the Creosote Bush. We have the Sun with St. John's Wort. Yeah, do you see all this yellow? And we have the 2 of Fire with Bee Balm. Beautiful energy here. Hidden gifts and hidden abilities for you guys. So you are just, I don't know why, but you are just really tapped into other realms, other worlds, other possibilities. I'm just getting that like through all of these stars. I'm seeing these as like different planets, different realms, and then the yellow is kind of representing communication with past life energy, and it's kind of representing communication and things like that with, like, you know, your past lives, with, you know, different planetary realms, if that is resonating with you. Maybe you've always felt like, you know, you were more of that starseed energy, or like you connect back to a time on Earth when things were more cosmically aligned and cosmically centered. So like this card right here is giving me the energy from the American Southwest, because this the creosote bush is from the American desert, the American Southwest. It is a very ancient plant. Some plants can be traced back from like 11,000 years ago. It's very ancient. It's from the American Southwest, like I was saying, and I'm just getting the information of like the ancient societies from the American Southwest. If you know about Chaco Canyon and things like that, there was a time when those cultures were making their structures and their buildings in alignment with the stars. If you know about archaeoastronomy, that is when archaeologists study the alignments with the astrological alignments of the stars at that specific time of when that specific building was in use. So that could be things like, you know, the doorways being aligned to summer solstice or winter solstice or the equinoxes. And those things were happening for very specific reasons, you know, to align that time and that place to the cosmos, and to see that, you know, here on Earth, we're not just separate from the universe. We are just one piece of the universe, and we are connected to the cosmos just as we are connected to Earth. We're connected to the stars. And I'm seeing all these beautiful yellow flowers as beautiful stars. And I feel like you're very connected to the cosmic energy and to maybe other realms of the cosmos, maybe other planets, maybe other time periods, other star systems. You just seem to have this like diversity of knowledge and information coming from the whole cosmic realm. So you might resonate with different cultures who were connected to those things. Like Atlantis, they say, was very connected to other star systems and things like that. You might resonate with, you know, maybe ancient Egypt and things like that, being connected to the star of Sirius, you know, being connected to the constellation of Orion. Different cultures have deep connections to different stars, planets, and constellations. The gods were seen as, you know, the planets were seen as the gods in the ancient times. And we can see that through the reflection of the planets still have the names of the Roman gods right now. And, you know, that goes back through like their Greek relations as well. The Greek had, you know, their own names for the planets and stuff like that. That's just one little little tangent I'm getting here. About you and your connection to the stars. And I feel like it's a hidden gift, or, you know, you have these hidden abilities around the knowledge you have from past lives and the knowledge you have from your immersion into past cultures, you know, cultural knowledge, cultural information from past lives, and even like more esoteric things like you maybe having knowledge from different star systems and different places in the cosmos with different ways of being and perceiving the cosmic order and connection and things like that. But yeah, that's a really interesting message coming through. Lots of connections to wisdom and connections to otherworldly places, knowledge, wisdom, and information. Very centered around awareness, knowing, wisdom, like your hidden abilities and gifts are about your hidden wisdom within you. And if you feel disconnected from this, just follow your heart. I feel like your heart, the things like that you love and you gravitate towards you gravitate towards those things and you love those things for a very specific reason. So if you always felt drawn to a specific time period or culture, you might have a past life from that time period or from that culture. If you've always resonated with, you know, Egypt or Atlantis, it's probably for a very specific reason. So keep following your heart and keep following the things that you love. I think there's going to be information for you there as well. Let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys to get some more messages here. Pile 3, messages for my pile 3. Messages for pile 3 around these hidden gifts and abilities. We have Lion. Honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Yeah, so this is talking about like your past lives. Like your soul remembers this information. This is soul memory. This is past life memory. This is stuff like that your soul remembers. So, you know, honor and celebrate that journey. Honor and celebrate your soul. Honor the things you love. You know, you love these things and you gravitate them towards them for a reason. Just keep following your intuition and keep following what lights you up. I think you have a lot of hidden knowledge and a hidden wisdom within you. We also have Antelope with new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. So yeah, maybe you need to connect with some new pathways. Maybe you need to connect with some new people who kind of share your values or like share your interests. Maybe there's something on your spiritual journey that could be a new pathway for you. So maybe connecting more with astral traveling or meditation or lucid dreaming. I think you could be, you know, you could have a strong gift for lucid dreaming and astral traveling. Maybe connect into like those pathways, and maybe you could unlock a lot of this wisdom and stuff like that through modalities of that nature. But yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, group 3. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. This was a very different and interesting pile and group, and I'd just love to know how it resonated with you. Yeah, if you would want to share my channel or videos with any friends that you think would vibe with them, that would be amazing. And yeah, just thank you guys for being here, and I hope to see you in one of my next readings. Hey pile 4, if you guys were drawn to the citrine point as well as the trickster card, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what your hidden gifts, talents, spiritual gifts might be. Let's see what wants to come out today for hidden gifts and abilities. So you have the trickster card with challenge, and you also had another card come out, air creativity. So just channeling into these gifts, these cards, I think your gifts have to do with your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. I'm getting a lot of creative abilities and gifts here. I'm getting like you might have a hidden gift to be a performer, somebody who's very connected to maybe theater and the performing arts, maybe like stand-up comedy, things about, you know, bringing in joy and happiness through your performances. Maybe you are a dancer, because we do have these two figures in these beautiful dances almost. Yeah, so I think some of your hidden gifts are about performing, being artistic, being creative, using your sacral and solar plexus chakra together and merging your gifts and talents. Let's see what wants to come out from the tarot. Hidden gifts and spiritual abilities, talents, or just any kind of gifts that want to come out for my pile 4. Information on hidden gifts and abilities, talents for pile 4. So we have, yes, we have the 7 of Wands here with cinnamon. Such a creative card. We have the 6 of Air with cattail. I love that. The 4 of Earth with willow. The Healer of Water with seaweed. And the 10 of Swords with alfalfa. Okay, so some of your hidden gifts and abilities I feel like are around your creative talents like we were talking about. I think you could be an artist, you could be a dancer, you could be, you know, like a performer, musician, something around that. That might be, they could also be talking about an ancestral gift for creativity, an ancestral gift for more magical, healing arts, things around ritual, around creativity, creating spells, creating altars. Lots of creative gifts and lots of talents here in creativity. And the other thing I'm seeing is you might be somebody who has a gift for writing. you know, writing novels, writing television shows, writing for movie scripts, writing for theater, and even, you know, writing a book, something like that. You're very creative and you have a lot of these performative creative gifts. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe you like to do like theater or dancing when you were younger, and maybe it's just something like you haven't been engaging with. Maybe you haven't been engaging with your creative gifts as much, but yeah, that might be why they are more hidden at this time. But yeah, I just see you as somebody who like is like a writer. Like I'm getting like stand-up comedy for some reason. That could just be like one person here who's been writing, you know, jokes, or like writing for comedy, like being a comedy writer on a TV show or something like that. But that doesn't have to resonate with everyone. I just see there's gifts for performing arts, writing, arts, music, dancing, all those beautiful creative things that in the past were very associated with magic and ritual. You know, the rituals often had a lot of singing and dancing and, you know, creating beautiful altars and creating, you know, those beautiful spells. Those spells were spoken, you know, invocations and things like that. That's really what I'm seeing here around creative, these hidden gifts as well. And also over here, we're talking about healing. So I think you could be using your creative gifts for healing, helping others to heal. Maybe you write jokes, and helping people heal through laughter is a beautiful thing. Helping people heal through watching your performance, or, you know, having people listen to your music or watch sorry, I'm just seeing a few things. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, the arts, creativity is very healing. You know, if you create a comic book, you know, think about how people are healed through story, how people are healed through characters and story, and, you know, just like a comic book like Spider-Man, Superman, the Black Panther, like these stories have blown up. People make, you know, multi-million dollars from these humble comic book characters and storylines. So it's just like the energy is very much about theater, performing, you know, storylines. I think you have the ability to really write story well, write about the human condition. You have the ability to find humor in things, and that can be very healing, and people find escape through stories and, you know, escape through reading books and things like that. And I think you could be somebody who does these different art forms that give a lot of people peace and healing, and almost help transform people through your work as well. Whether, you know, you are a dancer or you have the hidden ability of being a beautiful singer, I think your ability to connect to your creativity could be very healing for other people and could help people transform. Here with the 10 of air with alfalfa, this card is talking about, you know, transforming the landscape. You know, we have the scythe here, the scythe here. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but this is the tool that you harvest the land with. So it's about transforming and moving from one space and phase to another. So yeah, this is just my very creative pile, very connected to the arts and all things creative. I'm getting a lot of you know, like ancient Greek theater, things like that, performances like that, performing the big stories, the mythologies out for the people, reenacting those big stories, reenacting those big myths can be very healing for humanity, for culture. You might have a very specific lineage that you're connected with, so specific mythologies, specific ways of doing singing or dancing or writing or artwork. There's just something here about creative talents, and some of them a few people here definitely are connected to ancestors with creative talents. So yeah, take the messages that are resonating. Let's pull some more oracle cards for you guys to go deeper, or to get any more advice or information that wants to come out for my pile 4. Hidden gifts, abilities for pile 4. What wants to come out for pile 4? Messages. Hidden gifts, hidden abilities for pile 4. So we have the elephant with grounding. Ground your energies and emotions deep into the earth. Yeah, so I think, again, this is giving me like ancestral vibes. Like the elephant is a very, you know, ancestral energy. It's a totem animal. It's a powerful animal. It has strong relations to maternal energy, the elephant, and how their society is. So I'm just getting like this as a strong ancestral energy here. And the grounding, that is giving me the energies of like, you know, grounding your feet into the earth before a physical performance, like before going on stage, before, you know, saying your speeches, saying your, you know, singing your song. There's just this beautiful ancestral energy coming through, as well as this beautiful energy of a creative talent and creative ability. I think you have this hidden ability to be a performer, to be center stage, to be somebody who is that jester, is that trickster, is that clown, is that person who's performing to give people a release, a relief from their daily struggles and their daily hardships and things like that. We also have giraffe with the bigger picture. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. That's just some beautiful advice about like maybe reflecting on this reading, you know, asking yourself, you know, would you like to be center stage? What kinds of creative gifts do you resonate with? Just kind of like reflecting on that, taking a step back, viewing your life and maybe thinking about things that you like to do when you were younger that could help you unlock these gifts as well. We also have the fox with shadow work. There are no shadows without light. Ooh, interesting. I'm just really drawn to the colors here. The orange of the fox, the yellows in these two cards. Your hidden gifts, I feel like, are really, they're really in your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra, like tapping into those energies is going to help you to really, unlock these gifts. And you were drawn to the citrine point, so maybe getting some citrine or some yellow or other orange crystals could help you tap into those chakras, connecting to those colors, connecting to those chakras during meditation, or, you know, mantras, chanting, affirmations, however it is you like to tap into, you know, different energies and different energy work. Definitely try to do something that could help you maybe unlock your hidden abilities for creativity and, you know, your ability as a performer as well. So yeah, really tapping into those two chakras, I think that could be very helpful for you on your journey. But yeah, that's really what I'm seeing for you guys, pile 4. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know how this resonated with you. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. I love reading the comments and I love doing these readings. If there's anybody you feel like would resonate with my readings, please give them, you know, a share my channel, share a video with a friend. It'd really help the channel grow and I'd be so grateful. So yeah, thank you guys just so much for joining me today, and I truly hope to see you in one of my next readings.